Maayong bundag basketball fans, and we're live here at the Davao City Recreational Center, formerly known as the Almendras Gym. And welcome sa atong AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026 in partnership with the City Mayor's Office of the City Government of Davao City. And eto na po tayo sa ating quarterfinals ng ating AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026. And this game is from the NSU CIDG, coming from huge wins against DCPO last Tuesday, up against the Philippine AGILA, who wins against yung last kalaban nila nung Tuesday. So napaka-exciting na ball game to mga kaibigan, itong Philippine Army Agila. They are currently the number 2 team sa kanilang bracket, who have only garnered 1 loss, which is defending champions, which is the Bureau of Fire Protection. So napakataas po ng moral ng itong team na ito, itong Philippine Army. While itong NSU CIDG, coming from a disappointing loss ng opening game, they were able to bounce back, and especially coming from a huge win against their rival, the Davao City Police Office. So you can expect here na napaka-exciting at physical itong ball game na ito, as both teams will try to push their ticket to the semifinals. So teams now are being introduced here by our court side barker, itong si Riro Estrada. So it's the starting 5 for both teams. We have the Philippine Army with Kion, Perdido, Catarong, Borromeo, and Paragoso. Along years naman for sa NSU CIDG, Nabor, Tapia, Colina, Tabat, and Palomares. Pwede natin tingnan dito ang matchup dito ni Rusty Borromeo at ito si Rob Palomares, who is the main big gun ng both teams. As first quarter is already starting, and Tapia for the CIDG has the basketball. Great drive there by Colina, no good. Great tap by Donnie Paragoso. Ito na naman, bumatak mo dito ang Philippine Army. And ito, medyo hindi nagkaamuyan doon si Perdido at si Kion. Ito, pinaghandaan talaga ito ng Philippine Army, ha? Ito, pressure defense applied here early. And ako, a forced turnover by the Philippine Army. I was not expecting this kind of defense for Philippine Army. So they're using their fitness here, or testing the fitness of CIDG, itong Philippine Army. Donnie Paragoso, jumper, overshoots. Borromeo gets the ball, miss, and that's the basket is good for Mr. Catarong. And Palomares was called for a foul. Great defense there. He's the instant replay. Eto, medyo nanghinayang dun si Palomares kasi that's too easy. This is already a playoff basketball, mga kaibigan. This should have at least challenged that shot of Mr. Catarong. And yan, early 3-0 lead here for the Infantry Agila. And ako, an early warning. Tinawag dito, ito nakakapisikalan kaagad, ha. Itong si Rusty Borromeo at itong si Mr. Colina. And for one line now, Nigeria 2, jersey number 81 of the Philippine Army, Rusty Borromeo. And ako, ang sportsman-like pa ang tinawag kay Rusty Borromeo. Ito, medyo napasobra ata yung physicality. Medyo hindi nagustuhan ng referees ang box out na yon. So, you can't do that, sabi ng referees. So, this will be huge here for PJ Colina. He needs to have rhythm in the free throws. Ito lang dapat masasabi ko kay Colina. He's really a good player. He always went to the line multiple times in a game. But, yung free throw shooting na yung question, the consistency, yun. Always 1 out of 2 or minsan hindi pa niya naipapasok yung mga crucial free throws niya. And ito, nag-mintis na nga ang second free throw. So, 1-3 is the score. Philippine Army leading by 2 points. Ito, nahihirapan dito ang inbound ng NSU. Great defense na naman for Philippine Army. Almost a steal. Tabat gets the ball. Hindi give up yung bola. Tabat against Borromeo. Tabat, kick out pass. Nakuha ni Colina for 2. Lucky break there for the NSU, ha. Nahulog pa kay Colina yung bola. Almost a turnover there. Great fast play here by the Philippine Army. And Katarong, his 5th point in the ball game. Grabe, ha. I was not expecting this, ha. They're really playing hard defense itong Philippine Army. Almost a steal. I think they knows na medyo mas fit sila in terms of fitness. Itong is the replay here. Eric Kion with the extra pass to Mr. Katarong with his 2nd basket in this ball game. Tapia, he needs to be able to control the ball game here for the NSU kasi napaka higpit ng depensa dito. And a 3-pointer by Tabat. And eto, hindi ka pwedeng mag-celebrate. Ayun, nakawala agad si Perdido. Great answer by the Philippine Army. So 7-6 the score. Ganda ng laban, mga kaibigan, ha. Palitan ng lamangan kaagad. With less than 2 minutes ba ang nabawas sa ating first quarter. Nabor, jumper. Nothing there. Loose ball. And ball is out. NSU CIDG will keep the basketball. And here's the instant replay here. Pagkatapos ng pagkatira doon ni Tabat sa 3-pointer, a great answer early by Perdido. So by the way, ako nga pala si Mr. Chris Escaran, ang inyong game anchor. Daghang salamat sa pagtanaw sa atong Facebook page sa Madeo Sports Davao. And please like and share po para mas daghan pag makatanaw sa atong liga. Great attempt there, but great defense again for the Philippine Army. Borromeo with the rebound. Donnie Paragoso, forward pass to Mr. Katarong. Katarong spins. And that's a travel of Mr. Katarong. Medyo nanlaki yung mata ni Katarong doon, ha. He was trying to do the offense by himself. Pero yun na nga. Traveling is being called. Ito, napakahigpit ng depensa dito ng Philippine Army. Another forced turnover here. Kion for 3. Nothing there. Loose ball. Palumares gets the ball. Kasa dito kay Colina. Nako, nakataunalan sa Colina. Colina! There's a foul on Donnie Paragoso. And that's a play of foul by Donnie Paragoso. Pero medyo masakit yun, ha. But that's what you call a play of foul, mga kaibigan. And here's the inside replay. Tingnan natin. Ito, bilis ng takbo dito ni Colina. But yun na nga, yung chop doon, papunta sa kamay diretso ni Colina. But yeah, since ball ang intention doon ni Donnie Paragoso, so he was not called for an sportsmanlike foul. It's a play of foul, mga kaibigan. So time has been called here. Babalik tayo after a short break. And we're back to our ball game with 7 minutes and 34 seconds ng ating quarterfinals knockout game between the NSU CIDG versus the 10th Infantry Division AGILA or Philippine Army for our AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026. And ito 2 out of 2 for Colina. Medyo nakapag-practice ko sa free throws ng si Colina. That's really gonna be huge for NSU CIDG if he continues to make those free throw shots. So he's 3 out of 4 in this ball game. Perdido fakes. Perdido, one dribble, jumper, no good. Loose ball. And ball stays with the Philippine Army. And a steal here by Tapia. Tapia pass to Tabat. back to Tapia. And oh, great defense there by Philippine Army, but great offense by Tapia. And great pass there by Tabat. Not forcing the issue ha, nakaabang doon si Borromeo. Sabi, ang bilis ng takbuhan ng both teams ha. I think this is gonna be a battle of fitness mga kaibigan. Paragoso, pass to Perdido. Great pass by Paragoso. Na-miss, Katarong, and there's a foul. Naku, walang box out doon for NSU. It's the pass here, the instant replay, courtesy of the AFP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026. And that's a basket there by Tapia over the defense of Eric Ion. So Katarong hits the first free throw. So ganda ng laro ni Mr. Katarong in this ball game. He scored the 6 out of the 8 points of the Philippine Army. And ito, mintis siya doon. So, lamang dito ay NSU ng 2 points. 10-8. Tapia, guarded closely by Perdido. Inside pass to Palomares against Paragoso. Palomares! Nothing there. That's his shot. But great defense there by Paragoso, putting a body on Palomares to bury that shot. Perdido lumipad for 2! Tabla tayo at 10-all. Ito, pressure defense again. Man-to-man defense. Grabe ha. Ito mga players ng Philippine Army ha, they are somehow, sabihin natin, medyo age over 30s na ito mga kaibigan, or over, even mga 40 years old, but they're really playing a hard man-to-man defense. So, alam mo naman, mga sundalo ito mga to. So, they will not gonna bounce back out on a fight. Keon for 3, no good. Rebound by Tabat. Pati naman itong CIDG, mga heroes natin to. And ito, Colina, nakawala. And he scores. And ito na, humingi na ng substitution dito si Katarong. Ito yung minsan yung problema. If you're not fit enough to play that man-to-man defense, magbabackfire yan minsan. And ito na nga, nakawala doon si Colina sa defense doon ni Katarong. Perdido fakes. Perdido, block by Tabat. No foul. And yun, give it up doon ng foul doon si Katarong kasi to prevent the fast break. So that's a good duty foul for Mr. Katarong. The replay here, ito, nakawala din doon si Colina. He was supposed to be marked there by Mr. Katarong at Paragoso. So na nga, a easy 2 points for Mr. Colina. Ito, substitutions being made. So, Mahilom is sub in here for Katarong. Ito yung death 5 dito ng death 4 mismo ng itong Army. Si Diamante lang yata ang kulang dito kung papalitan si Paragoso. Ito na yung parang main 5 nila. Ito, murag tatawagan yata ng warning dito ang NSU CIDG for delaying the game. Kasi dapat, ang ganda kasi ng rules dito ng AFP-PNP, mga kaibigan, itong liga na to, is that there should be one official or head ng kanilang team na maglaro sa loob ng court sa 5 players. So, napaganda na rules. Jim Bruno, pumasok na dito for CIDG. He's a legitimate scorer. What he misses there, Colina gets the board. Colina fakes, Colina! Nothing there, great defense from Borromeo, but still, NSU CIDG gets the ball. But na yun na nga, nawala, hindi pumasok yung tira ni Colina there. And yun, great defense for Philippine Army. Sumalis kanilang bola. Napakaganda lang ating first quarter na bakbakan mga kaibigan. Neck to neck mga kaibigan. Perdido. Pass to Eric Yon, who is still missing offensively. Perdido, what a fake block by Jim Bruno! And a traveling is being called there. You cannot use same foot. So ito, papalitan dito si Borromeo nito si Diamante. Here's the instant replay. Ayun. Huli yung same foot landing doon. So hindi pwede yon. So Perdido. Dito kay Cautivo. Ito, isa rin ng pesky point guard ng NSCDJ. Great read there by Keon. Ba't ako? Hindi sila kaamoy ng kakampi niya. Tumama sa paa. Cautivo, extra pass. Loses the ball. Keon gets the ball. Nawala na naman. Zamora. Pass dito. Reverse, and there's a foul. And that time, it's Diamante scored for a foul. So, Martil will be shooting free throws here. Ito na, tumahawak na sa tuhod dito. Ibang players sa Philippine Army, especially si Eric Kion. Hindi hibiro yung ginagawa nilang defense, ha? It's a man-to-man full court press yung ginagawa nila. Sa mga varsity players dyan, alam na alam nila kung gaano kahirap yung defense na yan. It takes fitness. Not just fitness. You need to be fit. And you should be able to do that for the rest of the quarter. But knowing this, itong mga ating mga heroes natin dito sa loob ng court, they make me fit in their jobs. But iba ang basketball po, mga kaibigan. Ito, kick out pass. Mahilom. Pass inside. Balik kay Mahilom for 3. Overshoots. Rebound may Martil. Martil. Pasa dito kay Cautivo. Naku po. Masyadong matagal yung pasa. So, Philippine Army gets the ball. Ito ha, si Lorona. Kakapasok lang dito ha. Hindi pa ito nagpaparamdam mga kaibigan. Ito sa mga best players na kanilang team ng Philippine Army. Last game, Mahilom fakes. Balik dito kay Diamante. Diamante spins. Diamante, great defense by NSU. Salibay rather. Ito kay Martil. Kay Zamora. Balik kay Salibay. Ito kay Cautivo. Guarded by Paragoso. Ito, parang... Oh, great tap by Paragoso. Sasabihin ko sana na mismatch yun for defensively. And great pass to Diamante. And naku! What a great recovery by Cautivo, forcing a turnover on Diamante. Akala Diamante ha, nakawala na siya doon ha, lumipad na si Diamante. But he was called for out of bounds, sumama sa paa. Ito, another top defense here. Ito, will it work against Cautivo na napakabilis? But Laurona gets the steal. And another foul. And that's 13th foul of NSU CIDG. So Cautivo will be sub out first here. Ako, sobra naman sa players dito. Si Cautivo, pinalitan dito ni Mr. Suralta. Shooter here for NSU. So I think NSU will try to use their outside shots here. Diamante decides to shoot. No good. Great tap by Salibay. Martil has the ball. Ganito kay Zamora. Zamora, guarded by Lorona. Forward pass dito kay Suralta. Hindi siya pwedeng iwanan dito kasi napaka-shooter nito. Suralta drives. Pasa dito kay Martil. Spins. Great spin. And there's a foul. And that's on Ed Mahilom. That's his first personal foul on Mr. Ed Mahilom. With 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining sa ating ball game. Medyo slow, low scoring ball game tayo mga kaibigan with 13-10 is the score or 14-10 is the score. Kasi grabe naman yung intense defense dito ng Army. At ito, great job din for NSU ha. They're able to cope up with the pressure defense dito at lamang sila dito ng 4 points and make it 5. So Lorona here needs to step up here. Wala pa siyang puntos in this ball game. Lorona loses the ball. Martil, forward pass dito kay Zamora. Zamora! Nako! Baliktad yung pektos. Zamora, Lorona. Balik dito kay Diamante. Kick out pass. Mahilom for 3. Finally! A 3-pointer by Ed Mahilom. So 13-15. Man-to-man defense daw. Tawag dito ni Mr. Eric Yon. Ito, man-to-man defense. Patibayan ng fitness dito. I think they want to tear down itong NSU ang fitness nila in the early quarters ng ating ballgame. Jim Bruno drives and there's a foul. So that means free throws here for Mr. Jim Bruno. He's the instant replay here. Diamante extra pass to wide open Ed Mahilom for downtown. And a timeout's being called here for Philippine Army. So we'll be right back after a short break. And we're back to our ball game. So first free throw of Jim Bruno is a miss. So second free throw here with 1 minute 47 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter. And second free throw is good. So 16-13 is the score. 3-point lead here by the NSU CIDG. Noat. Ito, first time in the court ni si Noat. Ito kay Malnegro. Ito, medyo younger lineup here for the Agila. With Ed Mahilong will be their official. Noat. Pass to Ed Mahilong for 3. Emergency shot. No good. Rebound by Suralta. Walang kasama si Suralta dito. And he's slowing things down. Great job. Salibay. Guarded by Noat. Bigyan ng screen ni Martil. Salibay nakawala. Salibay pass dito kay Martil. Martil got two defenders. And he was bothered there. And ball stays with the the NSU CIDG. Ito, Sherwin Drees is already in the ball game. Papalitan dito si Martil. So 3-point lead here still by NSU CIDG. 7 seconds to shoot in the shot clock. So Martil is back in for Jim Bruno. Ito, kailangan talaga ito magpahinga nito ng mga reliable players ng team. Kasi their age, their fitness. And ako, hindi alam nila na 7 seconds lang natira sa shot clock. Oh, miscommunication done. So, hindi nila alam. So, yeah, balik ang bola sa Philippine Army with 3-point lead here only for NSU CIDG. Lorona. Guarded close here by Salibay. Almost a steal. Lorona, naku. Almost a turnover. So, Philippine Army stays the possession. 13 seconds to shoot here. Noat. Guarded by Salibay. Balik dito kay Malnegro. Malnegro, pass to Lorona. Thinking 3. Drives. Nakawala si Lorona. And no basket daw. Sa ibabala yung foul.
On the jersey number 17, 14 seconds to shoot for game.
And we're back now to our ball game. So, Suralta scores there for 2 with 24 seconds remaining. 3-point lead here for NSU CIDG. Lorona drives. Lorona scores! Naghanap pa ng foul doon si Rolona but walang tinawag. 14 seconds. 1-point lead here for the NSU CIDG. Salibay nakawala. Salibay diretso for 2! Over the defense of Ed Mahilom. Lorona has the ball. Lorona. Pass dito. Eh, naku, hindi tinira. That ends our quarter with a score of 17-20. 3-point lead here by the NSU CIDG over the Philippine Army 10th Infantry Division AGILA. So, mababalik tayo after a short break para sa ating second quarter ng ating knockout game. And we're back now to our ball game with the start of our second quarter ng ating AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026 quarterfinals knockout game between the Philippine Army in 10th Infantry Division AGILA versus the NSU CIDG of the Philippine National Police. Lamang dito ng 1 point ang NSU CIDG. Great defense na naman pinakita dito ng Philippine Army. Ito yung starting 5 nila dito para naka-recharge. Balik agad sila sa kanilang man-to-man full court press. They really don't want this PNP team na makagpapahinga, especially itong mga main scores nila dito. Itong mga siyempre medyo hindi kasing fit nila. Ika nga, like ito sila Rob Palomares, but di sila pwede magkumpiyansa dito kasi baka mag-backfire itong tactics ng Philippine Army. Baka maubusan sila ng gas sa fourth quarter. Kion drives. Kion overshoots. Colina with the board. 4 pass ito kay Tabat. Great job there. Tabat. Pass to Palomares for 2. Yan nga sinasabi ko, ha. Baka offensively maubusan sila dito ng gas. Borromeo against Colina. Great dribbling skills. Napatawa dito si Colina. Great defense, double team. Perdido! And there's a foul. And that's on Mr. Nabor. Ito na instant replay courtesy of the AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026. A pass there from Tabat to Mr. Rob Palomares for the easy 2. Ito, crucial ang matchup dito ni Rob Palomares at saka nitong si Rusty Borromeo. Both of these players are really liable offensively and defensively. So, 2 for 2 for Perdido. So, 1 point lead pa rin for NSU. And a steal! Ito, bad dribbling there by Cautivo and Negro. Great extra pass to Perdido for 2! And ito, napatawag ang early timeout dito ang NSU CIDG, ha. Hindi nila pwedeng hayaan na lumayo dito ang Philippine Agri, especially with that kind of defense. Great pass there and great extra pass naman by Mal Negro to Mr. Perdido. And lamang na dito ang Philippine Army. So magbabalik tayo after a short break. back now to our ball game with 8 minutes and 29 seconds remaining sa ating second game. Second quarter ng ating second game ng ating AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026 quarterfinals knockout game between the NSU CIDG versus the Philippine Army 10 Infantry Division AGILA. And Rob Palomares gets that pass, and that's an easy two. Ayan, napaka-liable talaga nito si Rob Palomares inside, ha. And ito, great job de Perdido fishing up the foul on Tapia. Nakakita siya doon ng weak spot sa defensively o mismatch. Ito, balik si Tapia dito kay kay Malnegro. Perdido. Balik dito kay Rusty Borromeo. Shoots for 3. Overshoots. Colina with the ball. Forward pass dito kay Palomares. Ayan ako, medyo masado malakas yung pass sa Perdido. Pass dito kay Kion. Kion, pass dito kay Donnie Paragoso. Overshoots the layup. Great top there by Tabat to Tapia. Ito, 3 against 2. 3 against 3. Colina, extra pass to Rob Palomares. What a play by NSU CIDG. Parang nasa practice lang ng 3-man wave. That's a perfect 3-man wave, mga kaibigan. 3-point lead by NSU CIDG. Kion. Great job there by Nabor. But, eto. He gives up a foul. So, warning for penalty dito. And it's an instant replay here. The extra pass from the NSU players going to Rob Palomares. Ilista mo na pag nandun na sa inside to si Rob Palomares. So, 3-point lead still by NSU CIDG. Malnegro. Kaya dito kay Perdido. Bigyan na screen doon ni Paragoso. Borromeo. Malnegro. Great spin! Wow! Great move by Malnegro. Over Tapia. So, 1-point lead na hinabol nila dito. Ganda lang laban. Match na match, both teams. Tapia, what a crossover! Oh! But, everything but the shot there. And great defense there by Malnegro. Ito, out-hustle dito ang CIDG, ang Philippine Army. Is the instant replay here. What a basic post-up spin for Malnegro over Tapia. Ganda ng matchup na yun, ha? Guard to guard. Pero mas malaki lang ito si Malnegro. Colina against Paragoso. Colina spins. Colina floater scores! Dalawa, 5-point lead here. 3-point lead here for the NSU. Borromeo, pass dito kay Perdido. Perdido drives, loses the ball. Colina, eto na. Mas maraming energy dito. Oh, bad pass. Kion, balik kay Perdido. Perdido, and there's a foul. Sumabet yung kamay. Ito na, nakikita na natin yung parang backfire ng defense dito ng Agila. Kasi you need to maintain that pressure defense. Especially offensively, pag kayo naagawan, dapat babalik din kayo defensively. Pero yung nakita natin, 3 NSU pa ang bumabado. All big guys, buti na lang. Naagaw ni Borromeo yung bola. And ito, Perdido for Philippine Army will shoot free throws here. And ito, on point si Perdido ngayong araw sa free throw line. That's his first make. And 2 for 2 for Perdido. Ito, bibigyan ng rest dito si Perdido along with Malnegro. Backdoor ball kay Hosol. Ito kay Colina against Paragoso. Ito, 2 beses na ito nakawala si Colina dito and muntikan pa. Ito, Paragoso nangunguna. Paragoso against Hosol. Paragoso still natin. Great defense by Hosol. Ito, 3 against 1. Ito na sinasabi ko, Colina, nako. A foul is being called there on Borromeo. Ito, dire-diretso doon si Colina. Mukhang napaganda pa ang doon kasi tatawagan ng foul si Borromeo.
The second personal foul of division for Philippine Army. 2 free throws for PJ Colina.
So 2 free throws here for Mr. Colina. So free throws is crucial here for Colina. He's 3 out of 4 in this ball game. Eto, mintis na si Colina. And 1 out of 2 to Mr. Colina. Ito, papalitan mo siya dito. I think pagod na si Colina. Great job by Colina in this ball game. Ito, dalawa lang palang inahabol dito ng Philippine Army sa NSU. Diamante. Ganito kay Lorona. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Bigyan ng screen dito. Balik dito kay Paser. Paser, nakawala. Layup. No good. Rebound by Romanilios. Ganito kay Salibay. Salibay. Drives. Salibay. Loses the ball. Going up. Paser. Pasa dito kay Adan. Pasa dito kay Lorona. Block by Tabat. Kick out. Ed Mahilong for 3. Short. Loose ball. Nakuha ni Hosol. Ito nangunguna si Tabat. Touchdown! The 50-50 plays always goes to NSU CIDG as of the moment. At lamang sila dito ng tatlo. So time has been called here. Insta deep in Hosol. So to pass to nangungunang si Tabat for the easy 2. Babalik tayo after a short break. After the timeout. We're back to our ball game here. Paser has the ball. And stolen by Romanilios. Kuha dito kay Salibay. Nangunguna si Salibay for 2! Ito ha. Ito na sinasabi ko. Nagbabackfire dito yung pressure defense. Mas maraming energy dito ang NSU. Lalo na pag nakukuha sila ng steal. Tatlo agad ang tumababa, tumatakbo. Lorona needs to step up here. Lorona nakawala. Lorona! And there's a foul. And there's a replay here. Romanilios pass dito kay Salibay for 2. And that replay is brought to you by the AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026. And first free throw of Lorona is no good. So shoutout dito sa nakatala sa atong Facebook page. Shoutout dito sa atong League Commissioner, Commissioner Pong Escobal, League Director Mickey Dihita, at si Sir Miggy Solitaria, yung mga heads nato dyan sa Madeo Sports. And shoutout dito sa atong heads sa atong RMJ Sports and Events, si Coach Rocky Mejos, Joshua Lamano, o si Mark Castaneda Magno. Palomares, fadeaway jumper, no good. So bola pumalik dito sa Philippine Army. Lorona. Tries nakawala si Lorona for 2. Great attack there by Lorona. Knowing walang tao dun sa gitna. So mahilo maging Suralta. Suralta. Gaya dito kay Salibay. Ito nakasila dun si Ropa Lumares pero hindi na ibigay. Salibay nakawala. Salibay! No good! Loose ball. Rebound by Mahilom. Ito napagod na dun si Palomares. Naiwan si Palomar sa kabilang ring. Lorona, nasadong magtagal. It's 4 against 5. Lorona, kick out pass. Passer for 3! It's Adan for 3. Grabe yung celebration. Humagis na granada si Mr. Adan. Dapat may may authority sila dyan kasi asanay sila dyan. Hustle drives. And that's a turnover. Ito, instantly play Lorona setting up Adan for the 3-point shot. Ito. What a celebration there by Adan. Sila yung legit na mag-celebrate ng grenade celebration kasi gumagamit sila dyan sa trabaho nila. Yan, Adan at the ball, 33 all on score. Passer fakes, inside pass to Adan for 2. Eto na, lumamang na ang Philippine Army. 2-point lead. Lorona against Tapia. Ito, magandang matchup to. Masyado pareho mabilis. Extra pass, Jim Bruno for 2. And 1 for Jim Bruno. Ganda ng setup doon ni Tapia. Ito yun, at sa bad defense as well on Mr. Passer. Ito, instant replay here. Crossover. Fake pass. And yun, Adan. Wide open in the middle. So Jim Bruno will shoot 2 free throws. Ball free throw is no good. So tabla tayo at 35 all. Lorona setting up the play here for Philippine Army. Diamante. Dito kay Noat. Pass dito kay Adan for 3. Short there. Eto, Suralta nangunguna. Suralta drive. Suralta no good. And ito, nakuha ni Adan ang bola. Ito, pinangga pa si Zamora. Lorona for 3. Bang! So, what a sequence mga kaibigan. Si Lorona has the last laugh there. 38-35, 3-point lead. 3-point attempt by Suralta. And that's a miss. Nako, that's a dodge bullet. Bruno jumper. And that's a miss. So, balik ang bola sa Philippine Army. Lorona. Will he take over in this ball game? Lorona using the screen. Kick out pass. Sumahilong. Balik kay Lorona. Diamante. Corner pass. Noat. Jumper. That's good! Great find there. Great play by the Philippine Army. Finding the open man. 5-point lead. Suralta. 3-pointer. Wala pa rin. Great rebound by Adan. And there's a foul this time on Zamora. So ito na, babalik na dito yung mga players dito. It's an instant replay here. Diamante finding the wide open. Sinoat for 2. And ito na yung stop-up 3-pointer ito ni Dexter Lorona. And pasok yan for Dexter Lorona.
2 free throws for Jason Noah.
First free throw is good for Mr. Noat. And that's a miss. Colina, bumalik na dito sa loob ng court for the NSU. Tapia for 3. Nothing there. Palacio with the board. Pasa dito kay Noat. Ito, Palacio. Kayo lang pinasok. Magaling din na player to reliable player din ito for Philippine Army. Perdido. Great defense with Tapia. Still, Army with the ball. Forward pass. Ito, huli doon ni Salibay. Salibay, forward pass dito kay Tabad. Balik kay Colina and there's a foul. And that's on. And Palacio is called for a foul. So 2 free throws here for PJ Colina. So crucial free throws here for Mr. Colina. They're down by 6 points. And that's good. for Mr. Colina. And 2 for 2 for Mr. Colina. So the lead is down to 4 points. Perdido. Ito kay Noat. Balik kay Perdido. Pass dito kay Palacio. Extra pass. Diamante jumper. No good. Loose ball. Napunta pa kay Palacio. Block by Jim Bruno. Diamante gets the ball. Napunta kay Palacio. Malnegro. Block. Tapia. Pass dito kay Colina. Naku, masyadong malayo. Tapia gets the ball. Tapia is fouled. So that means free throws here for Mr. Tapia.
On the jersey number 29, Roldan Palacio, the second personal foul. Warning on the bench of NSU CIDG HPT11 for proper bench score.
And 2 for 2 for Tapia. Perdido. And that ends our first half with a tale of 2 quarters for both teams as CIDG down here by 3 points against the Philippine Army 10th Infantry Division AGILA. So mababalik tayo after a short break para sa third quarter ng ating quarterfinals knockout game for our AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026. And we're back now to our ball game with the start of our third quarter for AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026 in partnership with the City Mayor's Office of City Government of Davao City. Basta Davaoenyo disiplinado, ako rin si Chris Iscaran, ang inyong game anchor sa Karungdula, and the game is between the CIDG NSU versus the Philippine Army 10th Infantry Division AGILA. While Philippine Army leading here by 3 points, 38 to 41. And this is for our quarterfinals knockout game, mga kaibigan. So kapag matalo na po dito is wala na po, game over. At kung manalo ka, papasok ka sa semifinals. Kanina po, nanalo po ang BGMP Greyhounds against the RMFB 11. So pumasok na po, nauna na ang ating runner-ups last season sa semifinals. So sino kaya sasama sa kanila? Will it be NSU CIDG or the Philippine Army? So, shoutout dito sa atong commissioner, si Commissioner Pong Escobal, atong league director si Mickey Dihita, o si Sir Miggy Solitaria. Lorona, pasito kay Donnie Paragoso, jumper, no good! And that's a miss. Ito si Donnie Paragoso, last game nung Tuesday, napaka-in-point na kanyang mga jump shots. Ito si Donnie Paragoso. Ngayon, medyo maalat ang shooting ni Sir Donnie. So 3-point lead here for Army, and now NSU has the ball. And chance here to tie this ball game or to trim down the lead to a single point. Nabor, 3-pointer. And that's a miss. Almost sa rebound ni Palomares. Forward pass Lorona dito kay Kion. So lumabilis pa. Oh, naku, diretso kay Colina ang basa. Colina, pass dito kay Rob Palomares. Pass dito kay Tabat. Kick out. Great defense with the Army. Lorona against Tapia. Pass dito kay Tabat. Drives. Naku, nakabang na si Borromeo. Tapia. Nabor. Rob Palomares. Jumper. And that's good! That's his shot. 40 to 41 is the score. Lorona. Ganaskin ni Borromeo. Lorona. Pass dito kay Perdido. Jumper. And pasok yan for Mr. Perdido. Ito, yung jump shooting ni Perdido. On point din ngayong laro. Yung araw na ito. At saka yung free throws niya. Nakawala si Tabat. Tabat! Oh! Intended pass sana kay Palomares. Masyadong masikip yung pasang yun. Is the instant replay here. Lorona. Pass to Perdido with a smooth jumper. And pasok yan for Mr. Perdido. Lorona. Bigyan ng screen dito ni Perdido. Lorona. Drives. Intended pass kay Perdido. Stolen by Nabor. Ito, nangunguna si Rob Palomares. Pinapatay ni Kion. Palomares. Naku! Sobra. No foul is called. Kion. Pass dito kay Lorona. Lorona drives. Lorona for two! Great job there by Lorona. Using his body to protect the ball. 5-point lead by the Army. Tapia. Wala! Sidestep! No good! Di ba may Paragoso? Palay dito kay Lorona. Eto na si Lorona. Taking over Lorona. And there's a foul. And that's on Nabor. And he doesn't like the call. So Sherwin Dries is back in the ball game along with Mr. Cautivo. Papalitan muna dito si Palomares. It's a replay here. The drive there by Mr. Lorona. So Dexter Lorona will shoot 2 free throws here. And that's good. And that's a miss there. And Borromeo gets the rebound. Great block by Suralta. Naku, bad pass pa. And that's a turnover here. So balik ang bola sa Philippine Army. So ito yung composure dito ng NSU nung pinakita nila nung first quarter. Medyo nawala dito in the last 1 quarter and 3 minutes. So dapat ibalik nila yung composure nila kasi they were able to counter the pressure defense of the Army. Ito Perdido, great pass to Donnie Paragoso, and Donnie Paragoso finally hits his jumper. That's his first points in this ball game. 6-8 point lead. Cautivo. Pass dito kay Colina. Colina. Pass dito kay Suralta. Cautivo. Balik kay Colina. Romanillos for 3. Bang! And that's a big shot there for Romanillos. And that's huge for the NSU CIDG. Pamatay sunog yon, mga kaibigan. Inside pass, Donnie Paragoso. Oh! Na baby yung tira. Colina. And ako, tumama sa paa. And a steal. Perdido against Driz. And oh, there's a foul. And will it count? And as its basket is good. And tinawagan pa ng unsportsmanlike foul. That is huge. Is the instant replay here. Great hesitation by Perdido. And naku, ito tumama sa muka. And great presence of mind by Perdido to flip it up. And ito, counted, mga kaibigan. Iba na talaga pag maswerte sa larong ito, itong si Perdido. So 7-point lead here. So a chance here na madagdagan pang kalamangan at babalik pa sa kanila ang bola. And naku, nothing but net sa free throw ito si Perdido. Grabe, ang kamay ni Perdido ngayong araw, mga kaibigan, ha? He's really doing great. So 8-point lead here for the Philippine Army. Time has been called. And babalik tayo after short break. And we're back now to our ball game with 6 minutes and 8 seconds. 7 seconds to shoot here for the Philippine Army. Borromeo, Kion, inside pass to Paragoso. Jumper is good! Ayun na, nakapalakpak pa si Donnie doon. Back-to-back baskets for Donnie Paragoso. Ito, 10-point din. Naka-steal pa si Lorona. For 2! Ito, kumakagat na ang pressure defense. Kanina, sabi ko pa kanina, medyo malaki yung energy dito ng NSU. Ito, nagmimintis dito. Great defense. Bola dito ni Kion. Bansaki Lorona. Lorona nakawala for 2! At 8-0 run here by the Philippine Army. 14-point lead. Bruno. And a steal by Donnie Paragoso. Oh, great tap by Buro to Perdido. Jumper. No good. Another tap. Kuha pa ng Philippine Army. Paragoso. Kick out pass. Lorona. Fakes. Pass to Donnie. Back-to-back basket. No good. So, Ralta forward pass to Driz. For 2. Pamatay sunog yon for the NSU. 12-point lead. 45-57. Perdido. Joaquin Lorona. 3-pointer. Almost. Ayun, there's a foul there on Borromeo. Dito, medyo mag-ingat-ingat dito si Borromeo, ha? I think that's his third personal foul. So, ito, binalik agad dito ang main guns dito ng NSU. Kasi nag-crumble sila doon sa defense na pinapakita ito nila ng Philippine Army. Grabing sequence yun. Romanilios. By dito kay Salibay. Drive. Salibay. Kick out pass. Tabat for 3. Ron Palomares gets the board. Ron Palomares and 1! That's instant replay here. O kasama pang foul. Eto, galit na galit si Mr. Borromeo sa bench. He was forced to sat out. Hindi na pwedeng magtunganga ka lang doon kasi si Palomares yan, napakagaling rebound yan. He might be undersized, but he has a strong upper body. And a miss in the free throw line for Palomares. So 10-point lead here for the Philippine Army. Lorona. Dito kay Palacio. And a steal! Eh, naku, there's a foul. So, third personal foul there on Palacio. So, it's a 13 foul. Wala pa sa penalty. So, Lorona will be sub out here by Malnegro. So, ito, quick rest dito for, deserved rest for Lorona. Great job in this quarter. Ito, Paloma Acolina. Kitang weakness doon si Palacio. So, there's a foul.
Holding down the jersey number 49, at his fourth personal foul.
So, fourth.
Palacio, 2 free throws for PJ Colina.
So, Colina will shoot free throws here. So, penalty na po ang Philippine Army. So, chance here na maunti-unti dito ng NSU CIDG. Ang kalamangan dito ng Philippine Army. So, 9-point lead lang hinabol dito. So, Colina will shoot the second free throw. And it's 2 for 2. So, 49-57, 8-point lead here. Diamante. Pasa dito kay Palacio. Malnegro. Pwede ba Salibay? Malnegro nakawala. Malnegro. Inside pass to Palacio. Fade away floater. No good. Offensive rebound. And ako, si Kataron pa tinawagan ng foul. And that means free throws here for Colina. And ito, a chance here na maibaba ang kalamangan without moving the clock. So 3 minutes and 41 seconds pa ang natitira sa ating third quarter. Mahaba pa ito at penalty situation dito ang Army. And a free throw here is good. Two for 2. So, sa isang AGILA Plus, 6-point lead na hinahabol ito ng NSU CIDG. And mababalik tayo after a short break. Back to our ball game dito. And a steal here for the NSU CIDG. Naku, foul ang tinawag dito. And Diamante score for a foul. Another free throw na naman dito for Colina. So ito, napatawa lang dito coach dito. Ito si Kion, pasa dito kay Diamante. Great defense by Tabat right there. Ito, grab his paa dito ni Colina. So, free throws here by Colina. And yan, ganda ng free throw shooting ni Colina in this ball game, ha? I think he only missed 2 free throws O tatlong free throws. Siguro mga 7 out of 10 na itong si Colina. And na-miss din. Ako, na-jinx pa. So 5 points na hinabol dito. 50-57, 3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Mahaba pa itong third quarter, mga kaibigan. Penalty dito ang Philippine Army. Katarong. Dito ito Malnegro. Malnegro. Nakawala. Malnegro drives. And that's a foul. Tumilapon doon si Tabat. Lakas na pangatawan ito ni Malnegro. And they're not yet in the penalty. 14 foul pa dito ang NSU CIDG. So substitution is being made here. Ako, hindi nagustuhan ng coach ng NSU. Shooting foul daw. Pero kita naman na medyo da-drive pa dun si Malnegro. But referee's decision po tayo, mga kaibigan. So Malnegro will shoot 2 free throws here. And ako. Bad free throw there for Malnegro. Sabi nga ng spinner namin dito si Eugene. And a miss there, double miss. So ball don't lie down, sabi ng aming magiting na spinner dito. Yun na nga, balik ang bola sa NSU CIDG. And a chance here to trim down the lead. Sayang yung 8-0 run there ng or even the 10-0 run kanina. Tumabla ulit tayo. Naku, bad defense by Perdido. That means free throws na naman for NSU CIDG. Para namigay sila ng libreng puntos dito, mga kaibigan. Naku, binigyan nila ng pagkakataon dito ng NSU. Magkaroon ng momentum. May baba ang kalamangan. And yan, pumasok pa ang free throw ni Salibay. So it's only a 4-point lead. And 2 for 2 for Salibay. Ito, 3-point lead na lang. Malnegro, 4 pass kay Perdido. Perdido. Overshoots. Katarong. Block by Palomares. Naku, sumabit yung kamay ni Palomares. He might not like that call, but kita naman, medyo sumabit talaga yung kamay niya. So that means free throws here for Mr. Katarong. And ang free throw is missed na naman for Philippine Army. And second free throw is good for Mr. Katarong. Salibay has the ball. 4-point lead here. Great dribbling skill by Salibay. Salibay drives. Kick out pass to Palomares. Almost loses the ball. Pasa dito kay Salibay. Balik kay Palomares! For two! That's too easy for Rob Palomares. Ayun, napatayo na ang coach dito ng Philippine Army. 2-point lead here for Philippine Army. Perdido. Floater, no good. Loose ball. Mahilom. Gets the ball, thinking 3. And eto, a loose ball foul has been called on Mr. Romanilios. Eto, 2 free throws here on Mr. Paser. And ako, another miss na naman sa free throws. Grabe, wala pang 1 minute, mga kaibigan, or 2 minutes ang simulan na penalty ang Philippine Army. Lamang sila ng 10 points. Ngayon, lamang, 2 minuto lang, nawala bigla ang kalamangan nila dito. 3 na lang. And a chance here for NSU. With the momentum shifting here. No, simulang nilabas si Lorona. Nagkaroon ng momentum yung NSU dito. Tabat against Paragoso. Ganito kay Salibay. Salibay against Perdido. Magandang matchup to. Oh! Almost a Romanilius for 3. Not there. Palomares! And there's a foul. That means free throws here for Rob Palomares. And look at that upper body strength there. Look at that, Malnegro is all over Palomares, but walang magawa doon sa lakas ng pangangatawan nito si Rob Palomares. Eto, murag papalitan muna dito si Perdido ni Lorona. I think Lorona needs to step up again. Kasi he did a great job. Mapalamang ng 14 points ang Army. Eto, nothing but net dito ang free throw si Rob Palomares. Is really gaining momentum here itong itong NSU CIDG. With 1 minute and 56 seconds remaining sa ating third quarter. 2 for 2. Eto na, isang lamang na lang dito ng Philippine Army. Rolona. Got it closer here by Tabat. Ito, nilagyan ito ng size against Lorona. Eto, Salibay against Lorona. Ako, nakawala si Lorona. Great find. Mahilom for 3. Bang! Great setup there. Hinahanap talaga si Mahilom that possession. What a shot. Huge shot. Ganda ng play, mga kaibigan. Nothing but net for Mr. Ed Mahilom. Ganda ng release, mga kaibigan. Balik ang bola dito sa NSU. They're down by 4 points. Salibay. Stolen by Lorona. Donnie Paragoso, jumper. That's good! After all the misses of Donnie Paragoso in the first half, at saka nung kalagitnaan ng first half ng third quarter, eto, tatlong straight jumpers dito. And ako, a turnover here for the Philippine Army. 6-point lead na inahabol dito ng NSU. So Jim Bruno will back in. Papalitan mo dito si Rob Palomares. They can't afford Rob Palomares to be gas out. Minamanage niya kanyang minutes dito. Along with itong si Colina. No, Kativo is back in. Ito yung lineup ng NSU kanina na nagpalamang sa Army ng 14 points. Now, will Cautivo bounce back? Cautivo is Lorona. Great defense by Lorona. Great pressure. Nakawala si Cautivo. Cautivo for 2! 60-64. Great defense but better offense for Cautivo. And bad decision there. Pasel! Naku, tumba si Bruno there, but Belnegro picks up the ball. So 6-point lead still here. And naku, bodies are on the floor. Cautivo! Lumipad! Nothing there. Jim Bruno! And there's a foul. And that's on Dexter Lorona. Ito, pisikalan ng mga kaibigan, ha? Grabe. He's the instant play here. Eto, Jim Bruno. Tumilapos si Jim Bruno doon. So, foul is called. So, Jim Bruno will shoot 2 free throws here. And nothing but net yan for Jim Bruno. Two for 2 for Jim Bruno. So 4-point lead for Philippine Army. Malnegro who is a great ball handler for Philippine Army. And ako, stolen there by Amolo. Jim Bruno, diretso for two! 2-point lead for Philippine Army. Lorona. No fouls called. Pass it to Malnegro. Almost a steal, and ako, forced turnover here. 2.8 seconds remaining. So it's inside deeper here. Jim Bruno fast break here. Courtesy of Romanilio's pass. Ito, napaka-long stride ni Jim Bruno. Maintaining his composure, finishing that layup. 2.8. Will NSU get a better shot here? Bigay dito kay Rob Palomares. And there's a foul from the 3-point attempt by Palomares. That's bad defense on Ed Mahilom. And that means 3 free throws here for Rob Palomares. Very unlucky for Philippine Army. Ayun. Foul talaga. Pumasok yung bola, yung kamay ni Ed Mahilom there. Yun. And first free throw is good for Rob Palomares. Naku, buti na lang. Third quarter pa.
That's the end of our third quarter.
So, penalty na pala. So, not 3 free throws there. So, that ends our third quarter with a score of 65-66. 1-point lead here by the Philippine Army 10th Infantry Division over the NSU CIDG. Mababalik tayo sa ating fourth in final quarter sa ating quarterfinals knockout game. And we're back now to our ball game for our fourth and final quarter ng ating AFP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026. And this game is between the NSU CIDG versus the Philippine Army 10th Infantry Division AGILA. This is a quarterfinals knockout game. The winner will advance to the semifinals and the loser will bow out in the tournament. So ako din si Chris Escaran, ang inyong game anchor. So, hatid sa inyo ng napakainit na aksyon ng ating ball game. So, this is in partnership with our City Mayor's Office of City Government of Davao City. Basta Dabawenyo, disiplinado. Borromeo, no good. Rebounded by Jim Bruno. Pass dito kay Cautivo. Nothing there. No foul is called there. Great rebound by Keon. Keon. Dito kay Lorona. 4-3. Nothing there. Loose ball. And there's a foul. And that's on Amolo. Almost si Borromeo doon ha, sa foul ha. Graduate sana to si Mr. Borromeo kung siyang tinawagan ng foul na yon. Kailangan niya mag-ingat dito si Borromeo. He's really a vital, especially defensively. Itong si Rusty Borromeo. Natumba doon si Borromeo. Lorona for 3, nothing there. Ito, medyo nawala yung talas ng shooting ni Lorona dito sa ating ball game. Jim Bruno, dire-diretso, pass dito kay... And there's a foul. And that's on Borromeo.
Foul in jersey number 81, Rusty Borromeo.
Oh no! That's huge! Rusty Borromeo is fouled out! And what a call by the referees! May tukod daw kasi sa tuhod. This is huge! But will Philippine Agila will have a composure here. They're still leading by a single point. Cautivo, forward pass dito. Loses the ball, perdido. And there's a foul. This time on Amolo. That's his second personal foul. So ito, Martil will be sub out here by Colina. Amolo will be sub out here by Tabat. Ito, it's winning time now for both teams. Sino kaya makakuha ng unang momentum dito sa fourth quarter? So, perdido. Guarded close here by Tabat. Ganas ni Kataro, hindi kinagat. Perdido for two! 3-point lead by Philippine Army. Tabat, guarded by Katarong. Ganito kay Colina. Colina, diretso! And that's an offensive foul on Mr. Colina. And ito, sapul sa mukha doon si Mr. Perdido. Part of basketball yung play na yun. Ito, pinagpag lang dito ni Perdido. Ayun. Diretso sa baba. But it's part of basketball, mga kaibigan. He really sacrificed his body there, itong si Perdido. Ito yung instant replay ng drive ni Perdido to make the basket. So that's for easy too. Affected in the ball game with 8 minutes remaining. Lorona against Salibay. Gandang matchup dito. Lorona nakawala. Lorona for two! Eto, medyo napagod na si Lorona ha. Humingi na sub. Tabat. 3-pointer. Nothing there. Rebound by Perdido. Sayang, hindi nakita dun si Jim Bruno. Eric Kion. Against Nabor. Almost a steal. Kion nakawala. Kion. Kick out pass. Lorona na. Nothing there. Forward pass dito kay Nabor. Nabor. Pasa dito kay Tabat. Almost an N1. Then there's a foul on Mr. Perdido. That's Perdido's third personal foul. So Tabat will shoot free throws here and he makes it. Ito si Dexter Rolona ha, inatupag dito ni Donnie Paragoso kasi medyo nakakramps na dito. Kasi medyo mahirap din yung trabaho ni Rolona ha. He needs to play pressure defense. Siya pa nagbababa ng bola at umi-score pa si Dexter Rolona. So Nabor is called for a foul. So that's one personal foul, Mr. Nabor. So that's his 14th foul. So mag-ingat dito NSU. They can't afford to have an early foul trouble. They need to take advantage so wala na si Borromeo in this ball game. 6 seconds. Perdido for 3. Overshoots. Ay nako, that's a bad marking there for Salibay. Malnegro was able to get that ball and forcing a foul on Malnegro, and that means free throws here for the Philippine Army. So Malnegro will shoot 2 free throws here. And first free throw is good. And a miss. And there's a foul this time on Donny Paragoso. So that's the third team foul for the Philippine Army. So 5-point lead here for the Philippine Army. Colina against Paragoso. Ay naku, another foul on Mr. Donny Paragoso. Grabe, ano? Grabe yung foul na yun. Parang wrestling yung foul na yun. Wow. So that's 4th team foul here for the for the Philippine Army. So penalty na. Ito nga sinasabi ko. Ito yung time na nakalamang dito kanina yung bumaba yung kalamangan ng Army dahil sa penalty situation. Naku, hindi nagkaamuyin si Tapia doon. And steal by Romanilios. Inside pass. Eh naku, tumama pa sa paa doon ni Colina. Balik ang bola sa Philippine Army. 5-point lead here. Malnegro has the ball. Pass ito kay Paragoso. Malnegro. Dito kay Perdido against Tapia. Perdido spins. Perdido! Nothing there. Loose ball. Who gets the rebound? Tapia has the ball. Tapia. Forward pass dito kay Tabat. Tabat, dire-diretso. Tabat! One layup by Tabat. To Kion has the ball against Tapia. Kion. Pass dito kay Malnegro. Nothing there. Colina gets the ball. Colina. A steal. Great defense by Donny Paragoso. Ito, mabangga. Nagbabalyahan itong dalawang mga players, mga kaibigan. Kion. Pass dito kay Mahilong for 3. Nothing there. And double foul is called on Paragoso and Colina. Eto, lambingan lang mga kaibigan. Grabe, walang gusto mapatalo. But ito, papalitan mo na si Paragoso ito ni Katarong. So pareho na yata silang penalty dito. But ball stays kasi double foul. So 4th foul on Paragoso, 3rd foul on Colina. Kick out pass dito kay Mahilom. This will be huge possession for Agila. Mahilom for 3. Almost! Loose ball. And Katarong is called for a foul. And that means 2 free throws for Colina.
Holding down jersey number 89 of the Aguilas, Rocky Katarong. That's his 4th personal
So
foul.
Rocky Katarong is called for a foul. That's his 4th personal foul. So this will be huge for NSU. And first free throw is good for Colina, who's been on point sa kanyang free throws in this ball game. Will he able to continue to do that in this 4th and final quarter with 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining? And a miss! 4-point lead. Kion, guarded by Romanilios. Kion, guarded by Romanilios. Still Kion has the ball. Nakawala si Kion. Kion! Nothing pa rin! And a rebound by Colina. Forward pass dito kay Parumares. Tapia nakawala. Tapia for 2! So 2-point lead na hinabol dito na NSU CIDG. And is the inside dribbler, the Palomares pass to Tapia for the easy 2. So mababalik tayo after a short break. So back to our ball game. So this will be crucial stretch now ng ating ball game. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. 2-point lead here by Philippine Army. And that's a turnover.
On the sideline, ball possession, NSU CIDG.
So NSU get the ball back. Naku po. This will be crucial now. Pero ito, papasok na balik dito si Lorona. He's the main man here for the Agila. Wala yung kanyang partner na si Rusty Borromeo. Ito, nagka-cramps na si Lorona kanina. Will he be able to continue to fight with 4 minutes and 38 seconds remaining? Ito, Rob Palomares. Great matchup against Paragoso. Kakitapia for 3. Bang! Huge 3 by Eric Tapia. Lamang na ang NSU CIDG. 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Ito, mahirap talaga trabaho dito ni Lorona against Tapia. Lorona, block by Tapia. Ito, walang legs si Lorona dito. Ito yung sinasabi ko, nag-backfire yung kanilang defense and Colina scores! Ito yung sinasabi ko, yung pressure man-to-man defense. Kailangan mong fit. Kailangan mo i-manage yung tao mo kung hindi kayang tapusin ang buong quarter. Ito nangyayari kay Dexter Lorona. Wala na siyang legs. What a move by Mahilong, but great defense by Colina. Forward pass dito kay Tabat and great tap there by Perdido. Ito, great pass dito by Palomares to Tapia. No hesitation, 3-pointer by Eric Tapia. 3-point lead here by NSU CIDG. This will be a huge possession for NSU. Will they be able to add more pressure here? Ito na si Palomares, guarded by Paragoso. Palomares for 5-point lead here by NSU CIDG. 4 pass dito kay Lorona. And ako, munti ka pang maagaw. He doesn't have the legs anymore. Is the instant replay here. A power move there by Palomares. Lorona, dito kay Ed Mahilom. Ed Mahilom. Pasi kay Kion. Kion. Dribbling. Kion. Nothing there. Loose ball. Nakuha ni Perdido. Perdido. Jumper. No good! Tapia has the ball. Ito, paika-ikang jogging na lang dito si Lorona. Who was the last gaps here? Colina spins! Colina, no good! No foul is called. Paragoso has the ball. Paragoso, dire-diretso. Paragoso! Oh! What a move by Donnie Paragoso! 73-76. 3-point lead. Munti ka pang maagaw. And timeout is being called here for Philippine Army. They're gonna talk things around. Magbabalik tayo after a short break. And we're back now to our ball game with 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining sa ating ball game. NSU CIDG turn the game over. Turn things around. Lamang sila dito ng tatlo. Will they able to be providing a knockout punch here? Ay, na-steal! Forward pass. Nako, hindi nga makatakbo si Lorona dito. Tabat. Dito kay Tapia. Oh, hit a huge 3. Tapia Gisora, bigyan ng screen dito. Bigyan kay Tabat. Thinking 3. And almost a steal. And ako po, turnover by NSU.
Ball possession, Philippine Army.
Colina will back in. Papalitan mo si Sherwin Dries dito. A chance here for Philippine Army to trim down the lead or tie the ball game. Lorona, who has no legs, but can still bring down the ball. And last 2 minutes is brought to you by City Government of Davao City. Basta Davaoenyo, disiplinado. And ako, foul pa binigay dito ni Tapia. And that means free throws on Dexter Lorona. He don't need to do that. So this will be huge free throws here for Lorona. He has legs to make these free throws. And ako po, medyo stiff yung paa nito Lorona dito. And that's a miss. Ito, pinapagpag niya talaga yung paa niya dito. Mahirap yan, mga kaibigan. And finally, a second free throw here made by Dexter Lorona. 2-point lead by NSU CIDG. Tapia, almost a steal. Ito, sinasabihan dito si Tapia na huwag mo na i-crossover, dire-diretso ka na. 19 seconds to shoot for the NSU CIDG. Expect mo dito, kung makukuha to ni Palomares dito, a low post here. Palomares gets the ball, guarded by Ed Mahilom. Palomares, kaya dito kay Colina. Colina taking his time. Bigyan kay Tapia for 3! Bang! Back to back! Big 3-pointers by Tapia. Paragoso nangunguna. Paragoso! No good! And ball stays with the Philippine Army. 5-point lead here by NSU CIDG. Huge threes here by Eric Tapia. Ganun kalaki ang kawalan nitong si Rusty Borromeo. He's really the man in the middle here for the Philippine Army. Ito, bad pass pa dito by Paragoso. Nakuha ni Tapia. Tapia! And almost an N1. And Eric Tapia will shoot 2 free throws here.
Also jersey number 24, Dexter Lorona. He's second. 2 free throws for Eric Tapia.
And free throw is good for Eric Tapia. Grabe, what a comeback here by NSU. They were down as much as 14 big points nung third quarter. But the coach of the Philippine Army gambled to sub out itong si Lorona kasi may iniinda na nga rin. Medyo pagod na yung legs. But yun na nga, yung penalty situation nila nung third quarter, slowly nakabalik ang NSU CIDG. Eto na, 7-point lead here. Huge possession here for the Philippine Army. Lorona drives, Lorona scores! And yun na nga, paikay ka si Lorona. Grabe, what a heart ng batang to. I mean, ng mamang to. Yan, hindi naman siya bata. So, he's the instant replay here with the Eric Tapia, huge second 3-pointer in the fourth quarter. And there's a time has been called here. So there's a tale of two halves in this quarter, mga kaibigan. Noong first quarter, lamang-lamang ang Philippine Army kasi sa pressure defense, binawian sila ng NSU. Noong third quarter, lamang na 14 points ang Philippine Army. Binawian na naman sila ng NSU. At ngayon, lamang na ang NSU in this fourth and final quarter. And we'll see if NSU will keep on the lead. One minute and 10 seconds remaining. 5-point lead here for the NSU. And they have the ball. If baskets is gonna be made here, this will be the nail on the coffin for the NSU. Will this be a dagger point? Palomares! Oh! Power move by Palomares! And that's a dagger for the NSU. Perdido drives, Perdido, short, and a rebound by Tabat. 57 seconds remaining. 4 pass dito kay Palomares. Nabor, pari kay Palomares! Back-to-back basket by Palomares. 4 pass dito kay Ed Mahilom. Step back 3-pointer. Pasok yan for Ed Mahilom. 8-point lead. 39.4 seconds remaining. So time has been called here by NSU.
Timeout, NSU CIDG.
Grabe, what a sequence mga kaibigan. Rob Palomares, gaya nga ng sabi ko, he might not be able to finish a single quarter, but when he is on the court, he is really an efficient scorer, efficient defender, and an efficient rebounder. Yun na, pinakita natin kanina ni Rob Palomares, those back-to-back big shots. And at the same time, yung setup niya kanina kay Eric Tapia for the huge three. That will be enough already for NSU. Yun lang yung trabaho ni Rob Palomares. He needs to be on the court. And you can see better things for NSU. Yun talaga kalaking kalawalan ni Rusty Borromeo din. Kasi si Borromeo lamang usually nag-stop dito kay Rob Palomares. 6-point lead. Will there be a huge possession here? No foul has been called yet. Eto, tumawag ng foul ang coach will try to do the foul game here. So Tapia will shoot 2 free throws. So Eric Tapia will shoot 2 free throws and a miss. May chance pa. And second free throw is good. 7-point lead here. Perdido. 4 pass dito kay Eric Kion. Eric Kion. Pass dito kay Paragoso. Ay naku, na-turnover pa. And I think that may do it for the Philippine Army. Sayang yung ball game sa kanila. They were defeated here in the last 3 minutes ng ating ball game. Lamang pa sila kanina mga kaibigan. Nabor loses the ball. Eric Lorona for 3. Nothing there. Mahilo for 2. 81-86. And ako, walang di foul. 14 seconds. And there's a foul. So, I mean, Tapia will shoot free throws again. So, third personal foul on Dexter Lorona. By the way, coming up next po mga kaibigan, magandang laban din. The DCPO, the Dabao's finest versus the defending defending champions, the Bureau of Fire Protection Region 11. Yan, magandang laban din mga kaibigan. Will DCPO pull up an upset on the defending champs? And 2 for 2 for Eric Tapia. So 10.6 seconds remaining. Mahilom. Mahilom for 3. Nothing there. Paragoso gets the ball. Paragoso, and that ends our ball game. The number 2 team of the Group A was defeated by the number 3 team, the NSU CIDG. Congratulations, NSU CIDG. You are moving forward to the semi-finals ng ating AFP-PNP Invitational Basketball Cup 2026. So, shoutout din sa mga tao sa itong Facebook page, sa atong Madeo Sports Davao. So, magbalik mi para sa atong next game, the defending champs, the Bureau of Fire Protection Region 11 versus the Davao City Police Office, the DCPO Davo's Finest. So, we'll be right back after a short break. So, stay tuned.